Prodigal Steve returns to the darkest dungeon. How's it going, everybody? Last episode was us building up some of our lower leveled characters. We have sort of an A team and like an A.5. You know, mostly our level 2 and 3 characters here. But I wanted to start building up some variety and some alternative teams. So that's what we did last time, and I think we might do more of the same this episode. First and foremost, though, I want to go ahead and come in here, unequip all trinkets, then sort them by class. I don't remember if we checked the stagecoach. I mean, we're pretty full. Yeah, and there's no way we're going to be able to upgrade that. Fear of beasts and wield phobe. I would like another plague doctor. Yeah, because we only have the one. These quirks kind of suck, though, especially because I mostly want plague doctors for the wield so that they can cure blight and bleed. Anemic, night blindness, that's not the worst. On guard is pretty good, but I already have 2 arbalists. A second grave robber, -5 accuracy is real bad. But photomania is actually pretty good. I think we just skip all of these. Yeah, I think we just skip them and just move on. I don't want to kill the Sonorous Prophet, and I also don't want to attempt to kill the Wizened Hag until we have a higher level team available. I mean, we could send out a Leper in spot 1, Highwayman in spot 2, Vestal in spot 3 or 4, but then we'd also be sending a level 1 against a boss, and I'm not especially interested in doing that. So I think instead I kind of want to bring a Jester. But I feel like if we're going to bring a Jester, we should also bring a Grave Robber, because they also have some movement skills. What about a Hellion? Well, one of our Hellions is unavailable this week. Do we have a second Hellion? Let's sort by a class. Yes, okay, we do. She is a forward 1. So if we used this, I don't know. I think that might be a little much for right now. I think instead of trying to worry about a Jester, I kind of want to bring a Antiquarian, get some more gold. we could bring our man of war, or man at arms rather. Ooh, that's bad. I might want to actually send him to get rid of that instead. Okay, so that is going to cost us money. It's just the medical ward that's free this week. Actually, you know what? I don't think it's that necessary just yet. So instead, let's look at Faithless. I hate that. All right, let's bring an arbalist. Let's bring an antiquarian. Let's bring either a crusader or a leper. I actually like his quirks a lot, so I think we bring the leper. This does leave us without a healer in the party. So I might want to... I kind of want to bring the Plague Doctor anyway. But what are we looking at? These are both medium missions. Wait, why did I want to go here? I certainly don't want to do that. 90% of rooms. Gather 3 medicines. Alright, can you function in spot 2? Yes. Alright, so you can move there. And then we'll go ahead and bring... I guess Loodle, the Vestal? Because that will probably push her to level 3. And that'll be encouraging for one of these boss missions here in the near future. I think this is an acceptable party. This is a medium mission, so I'm going to bring like 3 shovels. We need at least 8 food for the feast. Yeah, I'm going to bring like 20 food just to have it. I'll bring a key. We definitely want some anti-venom. And some medicinal herbs. And I think 16 torches should be fine. Like, that's a lot of money that we're spending, but the antiquarian should more than make up for it. Okay, let's do trinkets, though. Okay, before I forget. Well, we want that for sure. And we'll give her snake oil to counter this stress damage. What do we want our Vestal to have? I don't think we have any Vestal-only trinkets now. Can give her that. to reduce the chance that we get surprised. Antiquarian, we definitely want +5 dodge, and we might as well give her +33% heals received. And then our leper, he doesn't have any bleed skills or blight skills. We can give him a speed stone though. And I guess call that good? Yeah, I think that should be fine. Alright, let's go ahead and embark. And this actually isn't a bad map.
Every lost resource must be recovered.
Okay, this is Curio. Quest location is right here. Ideally, we get to this room, finish the battle, and then get scouting up to here. Okay. I guess we can... A spiderweb with a strange glow to it. Nothing of interest. Well, better than something terrible. Alright, yeah, we're coming up on the battle, which, honestly, a real easy battle for our first one, which is great. Their blight resist actually isn't that bad. 1 to 2, and that's 1 blight for 3 rounds. Versus 3 to 5. Yeah, I think we just go ahead and try and hit one of them. Like, we're not in it for a long con against these spiders. Like, we can go ahead and judge this guy, and he's going to be done.
Another one falls.
I feel like our Vestal's actually going to be doing a surprising amount of our damage, just because she's the highest leveled out of everybody. And Hugh might actually finish this. And it did. Alright, excellent. So a little bit of stress relief, and that the battle was finished before it even got started, really. We'll take all of this for now. Inventory management is going to be a thing. I'm not going to mess with that grave. Alright, so this is going to be a room battle. I probably should have burned a torch. They were surprised, though, which is fantastic. I hate dealing with these things, because I'm worried that they're going to fuse and become a giant one. 5 to 10. I might be able to kill both of them. We got one of them. We'll get the second one. Then we can judge this third one. And there we go. Got all the kills. No problem. And we did get scouting. This is fantastic. Room battle with a curio. Obstacle. So I'm not super interested in going that direction just yet. Depending on how we're looking at the end of this, I might reconsider. Oh, that's a lot of stress. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's head this way. Get this quest marker out of the way. We do know we have a couple of traps coming up. So 50, 50, 70, 60. Well, I guess it's our Vestal then. Yeah.
Carelessness will find no clemency in
Yeah,
this
2
place.
blight for 3 rounds. I'm not going to let our Vestal take 6 damage just walking through a hallway. That's unacceptable to me. I'll get back over to the end of this hallway, burn another torch, and then head in for this battle. We're doing very well so far. I'm very pleased with how this has gone. Was this not a room battle? With Doctor's Toolkit. Crack it open.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Oh. These actually have to take up space in our inventory. Okay. Well, that certainly alters my priorities a little bit. Your stress is actually getting surprisingly bad.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Okay, I definitely want the deeds if I can keep them. Just because we need heirlooms to start upgrading stuff. I would like to take the jade just to have, but I don't know that 250 gold. We have the antiquarian with us. We should, you know, get plenty of gold here coming up. I was really hoping for
Spring to life with a
the trap resist. I guess we're gonna have to start using our arbalist for traps instead, because it's really stressing our Vestal out. This is not a room battle, correct? It is not. We did get scouting. Obstacle, curio, battle. I'm glad I brought as many shovels as I did. Yep, I'm also glad I brought as much food as I did. Maybe should have brought a few more torches. Okay, you know what? Let's do with our antiquarian. Sometimes a tree's just a tree. This is acceptable. Alright, use our shovel.
A victim to the spreading
No problem.
malformed with misintent.
Okay. Head over here. We have another obstacle. So bust our shovel out. We'll crack into this crate, and it is empty. Antiquarian's not doing such a great job of finding stuff. Okay, I'll actually burn 2 torches since I know we're coming into a battle. Ooh, this could be rough for our Vestal just because we have 2 stress dealers. Please don't pull my arbalist all the way to the front. Okay. Come through for me here, leper.
Be gone.
Well, you mostly came through. I knew it. I knew they were going to focus down on our Vestal. All right, nervous stab. Get rid of the ectoplasm.
Onslaught. Destroy them.
Flare. Clear marked target. No, I think we just move all the way back into position. Our Vestal. I think we actually just have throw out a judgment for 5 damage. That's not great, but it's not the end of the world. I do want to get rid of these corpses, if at all possible. I like the dodge. Do it again? No. That's not great. Just because that means she can't use basically any of her skills. 3 to 5. I think I'm better off having the antiquarian move back into position. Then you can just hew those corpses. Almost get them out of the way. Another judgment on this guy, and that puts them 1 point away from death as well. So I think... What are the odds that we kill this? 4 to 9, 0. So Bola has a 90% chance to get rid of the corpse, and an 88% chance to kill this. So I think that's probably our best option. Alrighty, good deal. Now we just have this last acolyte to worry about. Hopefully our antiquarian goes first again. She did not. I guess party heal then. Yeah, that's not the end of the world. I am just gonna chop this acolyte in the back. Yeah, and that finishes the job exactly. Rare antique. We absolutely need that. I will take this 100 gold. Alright, I think we get rid of the bandage now. Take the rare antique. What else do I want to do? Because we're going to need a ton of inventory space for that medicine, because I imagine it's not going to stack. You know what? For now, let's just get rid of that gold and try and go with the heirlooms. How far are we going to scout? Just 2 rooms, but that's another quest location. I suspect that the last one's going to be all the way over here. So, I guess we just head out? We have a battle right away. Our Vestal stress is so bad. Okay, hang on. There we go. Let's get back into position. Almost forgot. Okay, this isn't so bad, especially not with them being surprised. We can just go ahead and do this. 3 damage. Not great, but not bad. What if you just... Yeah, I think we just throw out a Hue, and then our Vestal can throw out the Judgment to finish it off. And done and done. Alright. So far, the hardest part about this mission specifically is inventory management, honestly. Oh, what is this? That doesn't look good. Troubling effigy. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with a troubling effigy. Okay, let's crack into this, though. Let's use our antiquarian. We did get another rare antique, and we got some more deeds, which is fantastic. Probably should have burned a torch, but not the end of the world. Okay, let's let's look in here before we burn a torch. We'll take the key and the minor antique just since we have room for them. What do we do with the 600 gold? Nobody needs to eat. I wish I knew how high minor antiques could stack. And for that matter, how high just regular gold could stack. I want to say it's like 1,500. So if a stack of minor antiques is worth more than 1,500, we should discard these, as opposed to... Or if it's worth less than 1,500, we should get rid of these and then just take the gold. But if a stack is worth more than 1,500, we should leave the gold and just take the antiques. So right now, I could gamble that we're going to find more regular gold than we're going to find antiques. I think we just take the antiques and see how many we can stack up, basically. I don't know if that's the right decision, but it's the decision... Oh, god damn it. I could have just burned that torch. Well, so that was definitely the wrong decision. Well, we learn and we move on. 5 to 11. I think we try and take out the spitter. Oh, it dodged it. That's not great. At least the stress damage is going to go to our antiquarian. Or basically anyone that isn't our Vestal. I don't like the stun, though. Alright, we can go ahead and hew. And we did kill both of them, which is fantastic. Now, our Arbalist can't do much, honestly, but she'll give it a shot. 4 damage is not insignificant. It's more than 50% of its HP. And it did end up missing her regardless, so this actually worked out quite well. And the Judgment did hit that time, so... Okay, we have 3, and I guess we could take our 25 gold, which is probably going to get thrown away here in this room when we go to pick up our medical bag. Go ahead and open the satchel.
Packs laden with loot.
Okay, so they do not stack. So we will get rid of this, and we will take all. And then I guess we'll move on blind here. This is the first time we haven't gotten scouting. So I'll go ahead and burn this torch and head on to the next room. I think this hallway is just lost. Like, there just isn't enough incentive for me to take the stress damage backtracking. We'll go ahead and use our antiquarian again to crack into this. We'll take that. We don't need the food. What do we think? Onyx or just the straight up gold? I've thrown enough gold away now at this point. I feel like we just go with the stackable thing. Alright, X. I'm very glad that we brought 3 shovels. Oh, hey, here's our quest objective.
Wealth beyond measure.
Okay, I'm going to continue adventuring here, because we still haven't used our firewood, so we do get an option to camp. So we might as well finish out this stretch of hallway anyway. Especially now that we know it's going to be scouted. Alright, I think we go here, snuff the torch, collect this treasure, hope for the best with our inventory, and then call it a mission. Alright, so we do have our trap here. Hope for the best with our arbalist, and we did get the best. Now, antiquarian can crack into this sack. I don't know if it matters if it's the antiquarian versus, you know, anything else, like any other party member. But I'm going to keep doing that just to be safe. Because this is a room battle, right? Yeah. I do want the torch up for the battle itself. Oh, man. I'm not a fan of this stress damage. Or the bleed that's going to be coming in, honestly, yeah. Alright, so we can throw out a judgment on one of these. 9 damage is huge. Our antiquarian should be able to finish that one off. Ooh. Yeah, he's bleeding bad. Alright. Yeah, let's go with that. 5 damage. That does get the kill on the Acolyte. I guess just hit one of these. Maybe I should have thrown out Blight, now that I think about it. 8 to 16. Or 5 to 10. Let's try the 8 to 16, maybe get this kill. We did. Alright, so this is actually going very, very well. Chop this dude for 8 damage. A little better than half its HP. Not a fan of that. So you can actually just move back into your original location. Throw out a judgment on this.
Destroyed.
The crit. It's so good. Now then. Hopefully we can finish this off with our Arbalist. Nah, not quite. Pretty much what I expected. Oh, the bleed. Our Antiquarian should be able to get the job done. And she does. So we'll take that.
A trifling victory.
We'll take those. We don't have enough room. Okay. Well, I think we're just going to call it after this room as opposed to camping. So we'll do that. See, that's 30. This is 25. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of the torches, and we'll take that. And then snuff our torch.
The darkness holds dominion. Black as
Crack this chest open. Get 2 more deeds, another antique, which goes up to at least 7. Another 300 gold. And I guess we can take the medicinal herbs, and then we'll go ahead and complete the quest.
these tonics and herbs will stave off infection.
So we got the stun amulet, which actually isn't that bad. The Crusader has a stun ability. Plague Doctor does, and I really should be using stun more often than I am. So what do we get? We got plenty of gold, thanks to our antiquarian. We got a ton of deeds as well. Oh, everybody actually did resolve level up. Ugh, I hate that. I guess we're gonna get that taken care of when we go into town.
The preponderance of rare and exotic
Caregivers Convention.
this place.
Treatment ward is free and medical ward is free. That is so good. Our excuse me? Our Arbalist gambled away a move charm? I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world to lose, but I'm not pleased about it. Alright, so let's go over here. Get all of them out of that. Alright, Loodle needs to go to get stress relief. But who has the worst quirks? I think nobody's diseased, thankfully. Oh, do you just refuse to... He's been inspired with holy worship and wishes to remain in prayer. Okay. Probably wasn't going to do anything with you anyway. Let's look at our top tier. Our level 3. Oh, there's a lot. I feel like I should do anything that's severe. We'll only drink... Alright, well, let's look at our A team. I think the worst thing that she has is that. Both of these are bad. But I would rather get rid of Warren's Phobe. How many openings do we have here? Just the one. I don't think we can afford the trinket trade. I keep trading our heirlooms back and forth, and I think it's going to put us in a hole in the long term. Alright, so let's look at the worst... the single worst quirk that we have. A lot of these stress damage ones are bad. That might be, like, actually the worst. Stress damage and accuracy, but it's only against one enemy type. Well, she doesn't have any ranged skills, so I actually am fine with her having flawed release. Okay. I think we get rid of this. Because it's a bad stress relief quirk, and it's severe, so it's going to cost a lot more for us to get rid of. So I think we take you here, get rid of Warrenphobes. Then Loodle can do just about anything as far as stress relief goes. I guess send her to the brothel. Get as much stress relief as we can. Beyond that, everybody else is in a really good spot, actually. Unfortunately, that does mean 2 of our A team are going to be out of commission next week as well. But we might be able to just bring these 4 and run a mission with them. I think that might be what we do. I'm not going to do a veteran level in the Cove. Yeah, we'll sort that out next time. For now, I think that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed this video, consider hitting the like button. As always, feedback is welcome in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.